Hola a todos, bienvenidos. Hello everyone, welcome. Aquí hay otro video para todos. Here is another video for you all. Hoy voy a explicar sobre adjetivos demonstrativos en español. Today I am going to explain you all about demonstrative adjective. Now let's start. First we need to understand what is demonstrative adjective. This adjective demonstrates the quality about the noun they modify. The quality is the location in respect of the speaker or the listener. These adjectives must agree with their nouns in gender and number. So, basically, demonstrative adjectives indicates where someone or something is in relation to the speaker. In Spanish, there are 3 demonstrative adjectives. They are agree in number and gender with the noun they modify. As we know, English, we have 4 words for demonstrative adjective. These and these, that and those. Only these 4. But in Spanish, we have few more words. And as English, it is only depend on the numbers, but in Spanish we have to agree with the gender as well. So all these words are here. For this, near the speaker. In English we use near the speaker these. In Spanish, we use near the speaker for este whenever there is a masculine word, and feminine, we use esta. For these, we use estos and estas. Now, coming to the second part, when we are talking about maybe little far, maybe it is not too far, it is little far, maybe to take that object we have to move ourselves little bit. So for that we use ese masculine, esa feminine. Plural form, for those we use esos and esas. Now in Spanish we have one more part, that is farthest away or farther away, over there when we are talking about, which is very far. For that we use aquel for masculine, aquella or aquella for feminine. For plural, those over there, far away, aquellos or aquellos for masculine. For feminine, aquellas or aquellas. So all this word we need to learn very well, because very often we'll get all this word whenever we read the books, maybe we see the movie, or in everywhere these words are very frequently used. Now here I want to make you all understand one more thing, that is sometimes demonstrative adjective used as a demonstrative pronoun. Now how can we understand demonstrative adjective or demonstrative pronoun? Now maybe you are in any flower shop and you are seeing there are many flowers. There is a group of flowers, maybe roses are there, sunflowers are there, tulip are there. You particular any set of flower you are showing, and if you are saying I like these flowers, then here these describing the flowers, so that time it is using as a adjective. But maybe you are seeing all this flower and you are just holding few red flowers red roses maybe, and you are showing this and telling that I like these. You are not telling what is it, because you are already showing. So whenever you are saying that I like these ones, that time there is no noun. You are replacing the noun. That's why it is working as a pronoun. So demonstrative adjective, sometimes it's used as a demonstrative pronoun. Now, as already I told you, English we have all these words. In Spanish, we add one more group. Already show it to you all. That is gender, and one more group of words to express farther away. This part, farther away. Aquel, aquella, aquellos, aquellas. So it is always agree with the numbers and gender. Please remember that. Now here one more thing I would like to tell you all, that these words are very similar. Especially these two part, words are very similar. We tend to get confused with all these words. Now how can we remember? I want to tell you few things so that you can remember it well. So please remember that whenever you are talking about this group or these or this group, you will have T's. You will be having T's. Este, esta, estos, estas. This group is having T's. That group doesn't have T's. That group or those doesn't have T's. And the last one, please remember, you need to remember this word, aquel. Now, as we already taught about articles, you need to put beside this la, los, las. Then the word will be completed. Aquel, aquella, aquella, aquellos or aquellos, aquellas or aquellas. So in that way, it will be easier for you to remember. This group is having T's, that group doesn't have T's, and that or those farther away, you need to put articles la, los, las. Okay. Now, coming to the next part, here few things to remember, that demonstrative adjective goes always before noun. Demonstrative adjective always goes before noun. Remember that. And demonstrative pronoun replace the noun. Replace the noun. Now here when we pronounce demonstrative adjective or maybe demonstrative pronoun, the pronunciation will be absolutely same. There is no change. But how can we differentiate when we write? So remember that demonstrative adjective, this all, you know already this word. When you are writing these words as a demonstrative pronoun, you can put top of first is accent mark. All the first is will be having accent mark, and this last group only having the one E, you have to put the accent mark top of E. So in this way you can differentiate. This one este, accent mark. These ones estos, accent mark, like this. Now this part I am coming later. Only understand this too. But one more thing, remember that if you are not putting this accent mark, it is optional. If you are not putting this, then that will be also correct. Spanish Royal Academy, they told that it is optional. So if you are putting this or not putting this, the same. For you to remember, you can always put this accent mark to whenever you are trying to explain as a demonstrative pronoun. Okay, now I'll be showing you all few examples so that it will be clear to you all. First is example este, near, estos, plural form near. Este carro es amarillo. This car is yellow. Estos bolígrafos son negros. These pens are black. Está near, estas near. Singular, plural. Esta mujer es alta. This woman is tall. Estas sillas están limpias. These chairs are clean. Now next part is esa or esos, that or those. Ese libro es nuevo. That book is new. Esos árboles son altos. Those trees are tall. Next group, esa or esas. Esa casa es muy grande. That house is very big. Esas flores son frescas. Those flowers are fresh. Next, aquel, farther away or the furthest away, aquellos. Now, aquel niño está enfermo. That boy over there is sick. Aquellos señores están enfadados. Those gentlemen over there are angry. Now the last set is aquella, aquellos. Aquella casa es mío. That house over there is mine. Aquellas mujeres son profesores. Those women over there are teachers. So these all are the examples. Please go through this, and all these words, demonstrative adjective words, you need to practice more and more so that you will be familiarized with this and there will not be any mistakes. So thank you so much. Muchas gracias. Keep practicing. Sigan practicando. Gracias.